What is up, everybody? We are live. How's it going? Who have we got here? We got Doug, we got William, we got Spirit Wolf. How's everybody doing? How did Monday treat you? How is it busy treating you so far? Yes, I assumed you'd be in the truck, William. Gotcha. But thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Do drive safe, though, of course. I mean, that goes without saying, right? Did everybody have a good weekend? I managed to have a bit of a long one because last Thursday, while we were streaming that night, Thursday was a public holiday, and then I took Friday off. And yeah, so managed to get a lot of gaming done. Finished Resident Evil Village. Hi Steven, how are you? And also did quite a bit of playing with this Pyromancer, and I was just doing some world tiers, so you'll notice that I'm on world tier 8 already once we get into the game. But it's going good. I'm just trying to get kind of used to the character. I still play it very run and gunny, you know, from the Technomancer, but yeah, it's getting there. So definitely tonight we'll push through to world tier 15. I want to get a chance at those 4 legendaries at 12, 13, 14 and 15, and see if we can maybe get, I don't know, a death shield or something like that to drop, or at very least 4, you know, pieces of fucking cannonball gear. But we'll do that, and we'll probably get a crack at some challenge tiers and see how that goes. But yeah, Doug, you're saying bro gifted you Resident Evil 8. Nice. And what do you think of it? You enjoy it? Yeah, William, Mondays are Mondays, right? It's just, it is what it is. Doug, I think I mean, I'm actually probably gonna be releasing a video on that in the next 2 days, I would say, on a patch. But I don't know if a patch is likely this week, first of all, and secondly, I don't know if you all have been keeping tracks of the played stats in, you know, Steam, but it's looking super bad. People Can Fly, they're gonna have to come back, right, and do something, and they have to do it before Biomutant comes out. That's my honest feeling. They have to address the damage mitigation situation, and they probably need to just address some of the login issues and some of the most recent complaints. Maybe even drop the appreciation package, you know, who knows. But they got to do something, because the whatever's left in this community in Outriders is going to jump ship on the 25th when Biomutant comes out. That's my gut feel. I mean, I know that's a little bit doom and gloom, but I mean, it is what it is. Welcome, Davian. Glad to have you. Thanks for joining the stream. Doug, I agree. I think Resident Evil Village definitely has a lot more combat, so it's like those combat heavy parts of Resident Evil 4, and it's not quite as scary. I would have liked it to be a little bit more scary, right? I mean, you kind of want Resident Evil to be a scary experience as well, but unfortunately that hasn't been the case. But that's okay. It's a game that I really enjoyed, and obviously once you finish it, you unlock Mercenaries mode. I mean, no spoilers, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but of course that's the same as what you had with Resident Evil 4. And Mercenaries is a hell of a lot of fun. I'd love to have more Mercenaries. It's really that good, so just enjoying that a lot as well. Well, welcome Bristol Steve, by the way. I agree. They should just take us back to the patch the state of the game before that Friday. So they should just basically undo the patch that let people use you know, emergency stance if they want to. Honestly, I don't see the fucking problem with it, especially that so many people have been gifted guard rolls now. They should just, yeah, they should just let people play the game they wanna, the way that they want to play it. They should have never nerfed things. They should have never made adjustments. It's just at the moment right now when you're dealing with such a low volume of people playing this game, so they should just let the guys do whatever they want. So if you want to use emergency stance, use it. If you want to try different damage mods, if you want to build tanky characters, cool, but let you play the game the way that you wanted to. That's my honest feeling. I think I'm not saying that'll bring back 20, 30, 40,000 concurrent players again, for sure not, but you'll get some people coming back, I'm sure. Just for that power fantasy, the feeling of, cool, you've spent like an hour, sorry, not even an hour, Jesus, what am I saying? You spend 150 hours building the character, you feel really powerful, you can stomp your way through CT15s, and I mean, after 150 to 200 hours of farming, shouldn't you be able to do that? Shouldn't you be able to just shred the late game content? That's my feeling. I mean, 150, 200 hours is a shitload. It really is. It's a lot. The crawler's not even the main dude. Where's his buddy? I probably have to drop him first. Ooh, that still shot through. I love that Ash Blast combo. It is so satisfying. I just dig it so very, very, very much. Oh. This dude is looking to start some trouble. He is one tough hombre. Dude, that is just... There we go. Yeah, I agree. In a game that, good point, William. In a game that stacks so much emphasis on that you should be playing it co-op. I mean, even when you go into like CT15 content and stuff, they've got this notice up going like, this is content made for groups and blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't work. It's struggling. Like it works for some people, for some it doesn't. Crossplay is a shit show. I believe it's incredibly difficult to play if you're coming from the Xbox side. So yeah, it's a problem. Welcome, Requiem, good to see you. Yeah, that's a fair point. It comes to this, I think, like, I guess in the last stream or the stream before that, we spoke about this whole thing about like a game respecting your time, and it comes to that. Developers need to understand that you don't have to spend 150, 200, 250 hours in a game. And I think that when a player makes a significant investment of their time like that, then the game needs to be kind of respectful of that time, is basically my point. That's the only way to put it, really. Cheers, Torbens. Good to see you. Smoothie, so you've had no issues with Xbox? That potentially puts you in a minority, if I could put it that way, because definitely, unless this is, of course, I don't know if you want to call it fake news or whatever, or it's just being blown out of proportion, but by far in my sort of looking at things like Reddit and Twitter and so on, by far the platform that complains the most about connectivity issues seems to be Xbox. So definitely then you're quite lucky, and that's pretty cool. I'm glad that you're able to actually play the game and enjoy it. Why did these guys... Where are you coming from? Go away. So the plan here is at the moment right now to try and get world tier XP. I'm just kind of like pushing the hunts, the bounties, and the librarian, because that's gonna obviously give us a chance at some additional legendaries as well, or at the very least, like I said, more pieces of cannonball gear. But Ooh, that someone just procced my Phoenix. Lovely. But I'm also probably gonna try the get across the river milestone just for 1 or 2 world tiers as well to see what the difference is in terms of how fast you get XP. So that's that milestone where you kill all of the Perforo as you basically make your way to the first city. So we're gonna try a couple of those as well and see what the XP is like, and then we'll take it from there. But basically trying to get to world tier 15 ASAP. Ooh, that guy is gonna be... If I can get in here, able to funnel them towards me. Although this guy's gonna be a fucking handful now. Oh. Damage is decent. It can of course be way better. I think if I'm able to get something like a death shield with maybe Comet on or something like that, which is the cookie cutter, really, that would make a big difference. But for now, Fortress and what is the other thing that I have on here is actually not too bad. I don't mind the damage too much. There we go. Blam. That's a lot of time, William. I mean, think about what you could have been doing with those days otherwise. So yeah, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of hours. Yeah, but Requiem, that's exactly the point, right? I understand that the idea is that you limit people's ability to get, you know, legendaries very fast, or to, you know, get to the the late game super fast. But this game doesn't have anything else really going for it. You're not really competing against other people, really. And you know, it's got the same expeditions and everything like that. So if you're just gonna kneecap players and make it more difficult for them to actually enjoy the power fantasy of the game, they're just gonna move on to something else. I think in a way what they have to realize is that they're not doing themselves any favor by making the game not fun to play. That's basically the point. So yeah. Austin, hey, how are you? Yes, Audi 3230 on Discord. Yeah, by the way, if anybody is on here now and they haven't joined the Discord yet, they haven't asked to be added yet, the link is in the description of this stream right now. Go check it out. It is the Discord that you all have been asking for. You can use it to team up with other players from this stream, from this community. You guys can do content together. And it's not just for Outriders. We will build it up over time. At the moment right now, it's of course very Outriders flavored, because it has, like, you know, specifically mentioning Outriders and all of that. But it's for anything Biomutant that's coming up, even though that's not multi. But you know, use it for anything else. Don't feel like you can only use it or should only use it when it's related to Outriders. It's for you, it's for the community. Use it however you see fit. Obviously, just adhering to the guidelines and the rules, please. And yeah, just have fun with it. I hate the fact that you have to kill this cluster of people first before you can basically do the 2 quests behind there, because these guys are quite chunky. I need the helmet so bad so I can get the wider hellfire. What the fuck? Where did I just jump to? There we go. Okay. Hey Daniel Rod, thanks for joining the stream. Resistance breaker, vulnerable, not a bad debuff gun early for AP builds. Yeah, 100%. I've been actually looking into that. I have an LMG that has both of those on. I think I just have to double check, but yeah, definitely that's an option. Doug, I don't have a lot of experience with Warframe, but I've heard that, I mean, Warframe has this entire how can I say, subculture of people doing like fashion Warframe, fashion frame and stuff like that. So yeah, usually games that have a lot of cosmetics and, you know, these grindy kind of things are going to eat up a lot of your time for sure. Oh, you're going to charge me, aren't you? Ooh, that was right on me head. There we go. Melted. No, Autopsy. That is literally like the only gun that I'm still missing. But thanks for telling me. I'm glad someone is getting air to the desert. It's just not me. No, Austin, I have not tried using double Mark IV execution on Techno, but I have seen it, or I have seen people do it. It was so good you stopped playing because you had to be a responsible adult. It was like crack. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ooh, dude. No. Joe Robert, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Yes, you did finally catch it live. I really like this Monday slot. I definitely think that's a keeper. I'll probably keep the Thursday as well. But I'm looking to bring another one in, maybe also do Wednesday. But you know, I also don't want it to necessarily not interfere is not the right word, but I don't want it to become like something that sort of replaces the recording content for YouTube from a video perspective as well, because that's really still where if I can say where my passion lies, if I can put it that way. So I just had to find like the kind of like the right mix. But at the moment right now, I think the Mondays and Thursdays are here to stay. I think that's probably be how I'm going to be doing it, for at least for the near future. I haven't even checked it. Why did I switch to... Okay, I haven't even checked it. What day is the 25th? Is it a Thursday? Because that's obviously when Biomutant launches. So you want to stream that obviously the day that it comes out. What am I doing? I'm glad to help, Joe. My pleasure. Melancholy, I agree. I think techno has just become this like easy, not easy, but yeah, let's call it what it is, right? Techno is easy to play, and so it's just become like this face roll character, and it's gotten to the point where I think Requiem made this point in Discord, and I really agreed with it, was that it's gotten to the point where people explore so little of the Technomancer. Really, they literally just go bullet build, they pick the cookie cutter talents, and they just go with it. And a lot of the nuance of the character is lost that way, right? And so it's not really seen and played to its full potential, if I can put it that way. So yeah. Oh fuck. Okay, so the 25th is a Tuesday. Well, that's okay. That week we'll make a exception and we'll do a Tuesday night stream. Maybe do the Monday and the Tuesday, or just leave the Monday and do the Tuesday, something like that. But yeah. Sower's Helm. I do have a Sower's Helm. That's the is that for the plague? The plague, what is it called? It's the plague set, right? I'm pretty sure I have that. Plague Sower's Helm. I'm pretty sure I have that, yeah. Yeah, let me check here. I've been okay, so let me quickly show you all what I've got on the character so far. So I just finished world tier 9, so we're gonna push for 10 now. I think I just did 9, or did I just do 8? My shithead. Yeah, I just did 8. Sorry, we're gonna do 9 now. So I've got on my head, I've got bullet kindling, and I've got blazing aegis, and I've got anomaly, cooldown reduction, and skills life leech. Usually what I'm looking for is anomaly and CDR, of course, cooldown reduction, but then I either want skills life leech or I want status. I really like the effect that status has, because it keeps them ash blasted for like a super long time. So I really like that. On my chest, I have anomaly power, I have cooldown reduction, and I have status power. So this is the kind of like the one that I want. And then I've got tidal wave on here, which gives me another heat wave, and I've got blacksmith. So that's one of my 2 defensive abilities that I'm using. Then on the pants, we've got anomaly power, status power, and cooldown reduction once again. I've got my 3rd heat wave, and then I've got untamed power on here. On my gloves, I've got anomaly, status power, and cooldown reduction. I've got ashen boost on here, and I've got ash increased range, which I think is obviously essential to have. And then lastly, on the boots, I've got empowerment, ash blast, and I've got circle of power. Here I've got anomaly power, status power, and close range damage. So we got to get this piece swapped out for something with cooldown reduction ASAP. And that's what I'm still looking for. So that's not it. That's anomaly, cooldown reduction, and healing received. So maybe even I might like this. Let's check it out quickly, but let me just quickly clean up here. So anomaly cooldown, long range damage, no, don't want that. Anomaly status cooldown, yeah, that's a good one to keep. Anomaly cooldown reduction, status power, yes. Yes. And no close range damage, go away. Okay, so we'll toss these 2. Cheers, Mr. Majestic. Welcome to the stream. Autopsy, you're welcome. I'm glad that the document was able to help people. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I am Steven, I am using overheat. So that's basically the combo. Heat wave the stuff that's close by, and then when I got a bunch of stuff on screen, I ash splash once, and then I overheat. That's basically the standard combo, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome, RJ. Nope, you're not late at all. You're just in time. Welcome to the stream. Okay, no thank you. Do not want max health. Do not want that.
Yeah.
Doug, thanks for the tip. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Those 3 pieces can go away. Okay, lots of pants here. Bonus firepower, no. Anomaly, CDR, yeah, that's a good one to keep. Anomaly, no. Well, yeah, this is another one to keep. Yes. Yes. Look at this shit. Got freezing boost on it. That's a good one to keep. And that. Okay. Is this song repeating itself? Kind of feel like it is. But didn't we just have it? Anyway. There, it's done. So what's done is done. Yep, Stormbaka is there. I had to keep it. I had to add it in on the Discord for sure. How many CDR healing received? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'll hold on to that for now, but it's not. Okay, so let's go upgrade these boots quickly and see if we can, because that's got cooldown reduction on it, and Daddy wants his cooldown reduction. Steven, I do have the mod that extends Ash Blast, and I do have the mod that makes Overheat consume Ash instead. I think so. That's a good point. Let's have a look quickly. Let me just sort out these boots. Okay, so anomaly, power, cooldown reduction, healing received. I mean, I'm not too worried about this because I've got anomaly status in close range right now. This is going to give me like a little bit of cooldown reduction. I mean, I suppose it depends what it rolls with, right? Oh, there's Blazing Aegis. I could swap it out to another piece then. Fuck, what goes around? Okay, let me take this for now and keep this as a backup. But for now, I'm not too pushed by it. Okay, let's look at the mod situation quickly. So I definitely have the increased Ash Blast one. That's Ash increased range, increases the skill's range by 66%. So I got that. So Cinder is the one. Is Cinder a... But Cinder is a level 3 mod, isn't it? I mean, that comes from... Let's have a look. Let's just do this. Mod gear. So that's... No, that's fucking phaser beam. There's overheat. It's down here. Magma coat. Blah. There we go. So you're saying Cinder. I'm pretty sure Cinder. Oh, it's this one. Overheat skill consumes ash instead of burn. Okay, so I need to get Cinders in there. Hi, Michael Croc. Thanks for joining the stream. So you're saying that I need to be putting this Cinder, the skill consumes ash instead of burn, into something. Okay, so let's look if I have a space somewhere. I don't want to replace bullet kindling. I don't want to replace blacksmith. I could put it over untamed power. Would that... Okay, so I'm gonna replace untamed power, because untamed power is only that pulse effect around me, which is cute, but I mean, if I kill everything fucking far away, it doesn't matter, right? So I'm gonna replace untamed power with Cinder. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty much done here. Let me just fucking move on to the next hunt. Who is gonna be the one? Okay, we're gonna use it on Sand Shifter. Okay, first we're gonna have a bunch of flyers here that we have to take out. Oh, that hits like a fucking Mack truck. I like that. Stop that. These flyers are like the pits. Half my shit can't hit them in the sky. Come on, fall down. There you go. That's what you get. Yeah, you need melancholy. The best thing for that is shadow comet on these flyers, because you hit him with one bullet and the shadow comet does a lot of damage and drives them down to the ground, and then you just hit him with the spells. That's what this needs. Oof, that hits. That is so satisfying. What are some of the... Hi, Deadlock. Welcome to the stream. What are some of the issues I've had? I had disconnection issues. I've had some items disappear. I have not really had any co-op issues, but that's because I've only really played co-op with a select few people. And I haven't really done any cross platform, so yeah. I have to say that when it comes to overall, my issues with this game have not been nearly as bad as it has been for others. So I look at myself as one of the outliers when it comes to that, because I really haven't had that many problems with the game. Not like other people who haven't been playing for 2 or 3 weeks, or who lost entire characters, or you know, who constantly have visual bugs, or, you know, gear disappearing on them, and, you know, that sort of shit. None of that's happened to me. I've been very lucky with that. I agree. Definitely we should bring back hashtag nerf the birds. We need that for sure. I couldn't agree more. I think, William, I think Ass Blast works. It doesn't have to be Ash. Ass Blast works just fine. Oh. Dude, I just wiped out the whole screen. Love it. Absolutely fucking love it. Oh, of course. I can hit you with this shit while you're on the ground. There we go. Enjoy being on fire. Of course, there's another one. Come on. That burn just ran out. Oh, there's Mr. Sandshifter. No. Not today. Oops. Sorry, I got stuck on some of your bones. That's my bad. Melted. You guys just like permanently ashed. Love it. Ta-ta. I gotta say, Autopsy, I do agree. It is fun as hell. Yes, Deadlock, I am on PC. I assume that you're talking to me, but yes, I'm on PC. So, I mean, this XP is okay, but it's not that great. I think what I quickly want to try is I want to try and see what the XP looks like when we just repeat this milestone. So if we go to story here and we go to the first city, it's all the way at the beginning, here, and then we say reach the other side of the... So let's have a look and see what the XP is per run of that. And then maybe, I mean, that's not going to give us, you know, shots at any additional legendaries by finishing the hunter stuff, but this might be a easy way to just do like 9, 10, 11, and 12, maybe something like that. Okay, so let's just look where it is now, and then we see how much XP you can get from this. Let's just get them all to come over here. Come on. Here we go. Good boys. Come. Wow, that's not really a lot of XP at all. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't somehow like bugged out and I'm not getting like all the XP that I should be getting because I killed too many things at once in close proximity. I don't know. I mean, it's okay, but it's not fantastic. Like, it's only that little piece that you can see at the top there now. And it's definitely nothing to, you know, shit your pants over. William, the best world tier is the Wanderer's Quest. Yeah, I've read that. I read that today while I was trying to do some research and finding places to go. RJ, for real, I think that got patched. It's possible. I mean, of course, anything that makes this game easier, they're gonna go ahead and fucking take that out. Yeah, Autopsy, it doesn't look like it. It's not like blowing my hair back. This isn't great. I might try something else. Edgar Tova, you are welcome. I'm glad that you were able to find the document useful. You are most welcome. Come on, little animals. Dude, that thing is like keeping up with me, no problemo. That's because my hair's been blown back too much. That's why there's no hair. I need the wider. I need the helm. I need the helm so bad. So I just have the wilder. Fuck. Say the word right. The wider. Heatwave, definitely. I need that in my life. Wanderer quest at the gate, the best leveling method. Ooh. That poor thing just got fucking stomped. That's the fastest I've seen one of them go down yet with this character. That was ridiculous. I suppose I can leave here now. Okay, so some of you are saying Wanderer side mission at the gate gives the most. Let's go try that out. So that's, which story point is that? Do I just look for the gate? Oh, no, don't fucking go in. Okay. The gate. So do I just go, or do I actually just do that side quest? So I could go all the way to the end and then just teleport there. Gate and then travel to camp. But it's that Wanderer side quest, right? So I could just go basically to the end. Yeah, I don't need a story point. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I could just go in here and then travel to the camp and then just do the side quest, because you can just re-trigger the side quest from the quest icon. Okay, so do I have to clean up my inventory? No, so far it's not too bad. I wish they could, for the love of God. I just, you know what I want the most from a patch right now is just this shit of constantly having everything look like it's new in your inventory. Please just fix that. That'll just be, oh, if they just fix that on Friday, I'll already be just a little bit happier. It's such a irritating fucking bug. Okay, so we're just gonna go to Legetos. There we go. Yeah, I feel like it's such an easy thing to fix. I hate to, I don't want to be like a negative person. I really hate to be that way, but I honestly feel like it's such an easy thing to fix. So where is this quest, dude? Is it the one that's up here? Yeah, I think it's this one up here, right? Yeah. Yeah, they've definitely, you know, they've said that there's so many things that they can just fix server side, and they don't need to like bother us with it or something like that. And I don't know, whatever they did to make it so that this, you know, inventory bug thing is there, why they can't just undo that is fucking, you know, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Yeah, just give me a way to mark my gear so that I know that I've already looked at it, you know, like you know, Destiny or whatever. I don't mean to compare this game to Destiny, but yeah, it's such a weird quality of life thing that you wouldn't have in the game. It's just an ability to mark gear, because they've got this really cool way that you can select a whole bunch of stuff and just, you know, delete it out of your inventory, but you can't use that feature if you have anything in your inventory, because you constantly have to go like, oh, okay, wait, I have to manually mark this shit because otherwise I accidentally delete all my gear that I want to keep. It's such a weird, like, why have the one feature but then not have it be supported by another feature that you actually need for it? It's just strange. Oh, there's flyers, my favorite. I mean, I suppose I could just run. You need to go away. I could just run to the end and trap them all in this fucking corridor. Were they just out of range? That's just fantastic. Such good news. There we go. I wish it was also just a little bit longer, the heat wave. Just a little bit longer would have been nice. Like another 2 or 3 meters. Dude, you are such a fucking irritating little bastard, aren't you? Guys bobbing and weaving like it's Quake 3. Yo, my dude is going just buck wild over here. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, this is really good XP. So thank you so much for the suggestion from all of you that suggested this. This is ridiculously good XP. Yeah, my suspicion is this blood guy is gonna be a fucking handful. Where's my friend? Ooh, he is also just super tanky. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay, I'm doing decent damage to him, but the thing is he's not picking on me yet, which is gonna come just now. Here comes the fucking blast. There we go. Okay, it's not too bad. This is okay. This isn't like this fucking impale is terrible. Whoa. Oh, dude, that life drain of his is just... There we go. Whew. Angry little man. Okay, so you're saying there's 3 chests here. I know about this one, and I think there's one more on the other side. Is this one? And then... What is up here? No, I guess... Is this the way back? Oh no, wait, there's another chest up here. Thanks for joining, Autopsy. Good luck with work. So after Ash Blast, wait a couple of seconds to do it. Like, okay, 100%. I'm with you on that one. And then the third chest is back, I guess, here somewhere? No? Over there. Okay, I'm stuck in this goo, which I can only assume is blood, because it's far too red to just be water. There we go. Okay. And now I could just finish this and then just rinse repeat. Okay, so we'll do this a bunch of times. This was really good XP. Skipping the chest, it took you 15 minutes per world tier. I like that. I think that's hyper efficient, so I'm a big fan of that. Okay. They should bring mounts into this game so you could just like ride a fucking skateboard or something and just go a little bit faster, because this running is a little bit slow. Like, can I use my 1 million drop pod resources to buy like a land skiff or a hoverboard or something to just go a little bit faster? Because there's like literally nothing else I can do with that million of drop pod resources that I have. Yeah, I'll do the same, Doug. I will upgrade it. I've got quite a bit of titanium on the character and I'm ready to do that, so I will do the same, because otherwise this will wreck me for sure. Yeah, I do have a truck, but apparently I'm not allowed to drive it. Like I'm just allowed to ride in it like a passenger, but I don't get to, you know, dictate where it goes. Is there a dude behind me? Well, yes, there is. Sorry, little man. I could feel you nipping at my heels there. I didn't mean to make you feel like I'm ignoring you. I see what you mean with the wave situation. I get that. So it's not instantaneous, and if you hit it too fast, then you actually end up overheating them when they're not ash blasted yet. So good call out on that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Just give it that little bit of extra time to catch up, basically. Because that's what I was noticing just now. Is I was going ash blast, and then it seemed like they weren't actually getting overheated. So that's obviously what I was seeing. Okay. Dude, you are fine. If you want to have all of my attention, then you shall have it, sir. There we go. No, how did you see? If I had the wider one, then you wouldn't have snuck by, little man. Yeah, this is true. I haven't managed to get down to the alien DMV to get my driver's license reinvoked, so I'm probably an illegal driver, and that's why I'm not allowed to have the truck. That makes complete sense. I have to agree. I have a similar problem now in real life, so I can completely relate. Not that I was frozen for 30 years and brought out of what do you call it, cryostasis, but that I don't have a driver's license right now. You're such a little... You're gonna eat one more of these and then... Oh shit, son. I think he just resisted my stuff. Oh, I just got phoenixed. Yeah, I tend to agree. I think once you finish the game and you've unlocked every place on the map, you should be able to just like pick and travel, pick and travel. You shouldn't have to use this arbitrary way of having to go back to the camp, then pick the chick, and yeah, I think you should just be able to open up the overworld and just travel. But most likely that's a functionality that's not even nearly in the game. What did I just press? So yeah. Uh, Bristol Steve, I will, but it's got a level requirement of 45, so I need to just do world tiers up in any case first, and then do like 1 or 2 challenges before I'll even be able to equip it, because the earliest you can wear it is 45. William Biomutant, I've put some thought to it. I think most likely my starting class with that is I'll definitely focus on something that's I want to say ranged spellcastery. I don't want to necessarily go melee for my first playthrough. So even though I think melee in that game is going to be ridiculously powerful, it just seems that way because a lot of the abilities that I've seen, you know, kind of like, let's call it like not late game. I don't think it's late game, but some of the later tiers of abilities they just look really OP with melee. And by leveling up melee, your character is just more tough in general. So I think I might go ranged and like ability focused, you know, something like spellcastery, lightning, you know, something like that for the first one. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I like the Psy Freak as well. I like the sound of it, and some of the skills look really cool. So and I have to say that generally in games I prefer ranged to melee firstly, and I prefer spellcasters. I dig it. It's like my it's my vibe, my favorite. Why do you have to be this way? There we go. That should actually give us the will to already. Just these guys that are... That means I'm gonna get Mr. Blood Beast, or whatever the F you call that, at a higher world tier, and my gear is gonna be 1 tier down. Hopefully he doesn't squash me like a bug. But if it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. It's just one of those things. It is what it is. Yeah, I basically... It's with Phoenix. I only took the 1 level of Phoenix, not the one that makes you be able to get it more often. But it's more just like a consistency thing, because sometimes the game will just kind of like screw you over, and you're standing in blue flame of a fucking brood mother or something like that, and you had no way of seeing it because the flame is like 1 millimeter high off the ground. So it just gives that extra layer of protection. I mean, ideally I would like them to have some kind of a feature in the game that if you're a solo player, you have at least 1 way of coming back on all characters, which is not necessarily like a Phoenix or something like that, but because it's definitely advantageous to play co-op, because at least you have that additional security blanket of someone picking you up if you know, fuck up. But yeah. Oh, he's gonna just fucking run right at me now. Here we go. I'm definitely feeling the difference from it being world tier 10 now with my dude over here. Here we go. There's the Phoenix. I might get wrecked here. I'm not joking. He's being an angry lad. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Fuck, no, my secondary weapon is not good. Bentley Gaming, hey, how are you doing? I am good. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay. Let me quickly go back to camp. Can I even do that? What's the easiest way to do that? Just run back. Wait, I'll just log out. Luckily I got that level and I didn't lose that XP now. Wouldn't be fast to just do expeditions until you get into the T12, T13, then face roll to World Tier 15 with level 47, 48 gear. Yeah, probably. That's a fair point. Oh, so it doesn't actually take me back to the fucking base. That's nice. Should I just give him a try again? I almost wiped him out now. Let me try again. Let me play a little bit smarter, or at least try to. Okay, there, managed to dodge that. Well, come on. Let me just kite you over here a little bit. You like it. Don't go crazy with the fucking running again. Yeah. Now he's just resisting. Wait, dodge this. There we go. Ta-ta! Okay, and then get the back one. There's so much shit you can get stuck on in this game. Like a little rock, you're like, nope, will not be running over that anytime soon. Dylan, I did hit with the previous stream. We hit 30. We're busy going through world tiers now. We're on world tier 10 now, trying to get to world tier 15, and then it's on to expeditions, which we should be able to do. I think in the next hour, maybe hour and a half, we should be done with the world tiers if I push it. And then yeah. Let's level up the gear quickly, so we'll do a little bit more damage. Okay. I can heat way through cover. Okay, that's good to know, because my assumption was just like everything else in this game, it wasn't gonna work. So I just thought, fuck it, like I'm not even gonna try. Let me just clear all of these. I have a death shield that's waiting that I can use on this character and I can get comet on it as well. So that's definitely an option for once I'm actually at the right level where I can use it. Shit, I have to go through this again. Let's just quickly do no max health. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. This is so irritating that I have to do this every fucking time. Man, just... Come on, people can fly. Help me help you. Make it a little bit easier for daddy. There's literally nothing here that I want. Ooh, I'm full on pants. Anomaly, yeah. 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 No. 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 What is this? Close range damage? No, thank you. Heals life leech, yeah. Wait, this. Ooh. Yeah, that one I want to keep. No. 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 Yeah, it's Ratty Roach. I think it's because there's probably some kind of a thing in the game that is showing that you're a level lower against the creeps, and then it's automatically just more punishing. It's almost like a you shouldn't be playing this world tier if your gear is not a high enough level kind of like block in the game, because literally just leveling up that one level makes like all the difference. And it's not a massive amount of additional armor. I was on 12.5 just now, so now I'm on 14.9, so it's literally not that much more. And the damage, if I'm not mistaken, I was on 23 or 22k and now I'm on 26, so it's really not that much, but it literally makes all the difference. So it's weird. Yeah, we'll keep those. Yeah, I've got Fortress on here, and then I've got Anomaly Enhancement, which is giving me some more firepower. It's like 30% of this is going there as well. So of course, once the anomaly on the gear starts getting a lot more, then that effect is of course going to be a lot more. Which way am I going now? It's going to be a lot more sexy, but we're not quite there just yet. Dylan, the Fortress mod works based off of your natural armor, not... I don't think that's... and I could be wrong, so help me out here if I am, but I don't think that's accurate. It goes off the armor that you have here, which is essentially coming from all your pieces of gear. Now, if you have mods that give you more armor, that is not factored in. But the armor coming from your 5 pieces of equipment, that is actually factored into the Fortress calculation. So yeah. What I have seen as well, though, is that it's not actually related... that it's not actually related to your armor, but it's actually related to your overall damage reduction. So that's also probably something that can throw the calculation up a bit. But I'm 100% sure about the Fortress being able to benefit from the armor that comes from your gear, because if you change your armor out, you see the firepower amounts changing because of how Fortress is recalculating it based on that. So that just leads me to believe. But hey, I could be wrong, but wouldn't be the first time. I've literally thought about reaching out to the community manager on Reddit and asking whether they would be even just remotely interested in doing some kind of like a 45 or whatever minute, you know, just a Q&A. And obviously the idea is not to try and ambush this person and, you know, be like a dick to them with questions and things like that, but just to come from a how can I say, a positive perspective, and to say, you know, these are the things that at least I enjoy in this game right now. And by looking at what we see, you know, people on Reddit and on Kotaku and all of the other publications and Twitter and whatever the hell say about the game, I think these are the things that need to be worked on, and kind of like see whether we can get some, I don't know, just some kind of like feedback and everything that doesn't necessarily come through this hate funnel that Reddit sometimes becomes, where, you know, it just kind of becomes this negative cesspool. So I think I'm gonna try that out. I doubt it though. I mean, I'm a very small channel. There's really no reason for them to want to speak to me or to want to do something like that, especially based on the comments that the community managers, there's 2 of them I believe, have made on Reddit, saying that, you know, it's really gotten to the point where they can't really say anything because it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I just want them to feel like that's not the case. It's not about like trapping someone in a conversation and then treating them like shit. But this is a game that I really enjoy. I mean, a lot. And I don't necessarily just want to stop playing it. There's still so many characters that I want to level and builds and stuff that I want to try. Will I play it less when certain other games come out? Yeah, sure, but that's normal. That's normal for any game. No game, I mean, this game isn't like trying to be like a World of Warcraft or, you know, I don't know what else you can compare it to, that, you know, literally you play for like 6 years or something like that. They've even said it in the interviews that they were like, yeah, we know people are going to play this for 150 hours, play for 200 hours, and then move on. So, so yeah, I understand what the game is trying to be. And so I know that already, me as a guy that's played this for more than 250, 300 hours, I've already played more than, I would say, the average person. So, but I'm doing it out of a love for the game, not because I've got some kind of like a hate boner for the game, and I'm doing it because I want to punish myself, or I want to find things that's wrong with the fucking game so that I can sit and moan about it. Like that's not a reason to do anything in life. If that's your motivation for wanting to do something, is so that you can find a fault with it, then I feel sad, because there's so many better things you could be doing with your time. But unfortunately, this game has become this, and again, it's not me trying to point out other creators or anything like that, but this game has become like something that's popular to complain about. It's very in right now to create content on YouTube that talks shit about this game, talks shit about the drops, talks shit about the quality of the support, the bad patches, blah blah blah. It's in right now to trash on this game. And unfortunately, once a game, doesn't matter which game it is, goes on a downward spiral like that, then it's really difficult for them to come back from that. And sometimes I wonder if certain studios even just go like, if they even just want to come back from it, to be honest. So yeah. Robert, welcome to the stream. I think I said your name right. There's R4WB1RD. That's Lead Speak. Rawbird, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just trying to run and pick up ammo and read what all you lovely peeps are typing me here. Oh, Robert, that's a one. Oh, so you try to just do like an Iron Man and not die once? That's you're a more dedicated person than I am. That's for sure. Gotcha, Doug. I'll remember the double dodge. I keep having to remind myself. Dylan, I mean, it could go on a price drop. It could. That's entirely possible. I mean, it's been free on Game Pass on Xbox. I mean, if you're playing it from an Xbox perspective, then this was like a cheap experiment for you to see whether you like the game or not. I mean, maybe it goes on PlayStation Plus at some point down the line. Who knows? But yeah, it's possible that it goes for a price drop. I mean, I'm still holding out that there's some kind of like a fucking announcement at E3 or something on the game. I mean, I think that's, I'm going to be honest, I think it's highly unlikely. I think what we have in this game right now, and as much as it pains me to admit it, but I think what we have in this game right now in terms of content is what there is. I don't see anything else coming. Does that mean that they don't have to fix up the issues there? No, absolutely, they need to do that. But I think in terms of content, what we have here right now is what it is. I don't think they're holding back on some 15 new expeditions and a fucking expansion or something like that. I mean, I want them to, I do, absolutely, but I just don't think so. They're working, the studio themselves did a massive hiring campaign about, I guess, like 2 maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more, maybe 4. And they've got 2 games slated to come out in the next 3 years. Well, maybe in the next 3 years is putting it wrong, but basically 3 years from now, they've got 2 next-gen titles. And this is all according to, of course, stuff that other sites like Kotaku and them have reported on. So I kind of think that it's probably true. I don't think this is like fake news or something that's been created. So I think the team that they have right now has largely moved on to these new endeavors. And surely, yeah, they probably still have maybe like a small bug team or something like that in the back. They might even be outsourcing that to someone else. And that might... Why am I throwing the thing that way? That might also be the reason why we're not seeing the patches come out fast and fluid, is because you have a different team than the team who built the game that is now supporting it from a tech perspective and patches. And that would mean that there's some relearning that needs to happen, and that's why they're probably breaking things as they go along. That's, again, tinfoil hat. That's just me, spitballing here, but that's what I think. And I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I mean, no bullshit. This is the kind of stuff that I'd like to ask a community manager. And I'd want them to be honest about it. Not because I want to go like, haha, you see, you guys fucked us and you didn't tell us that you were going to do this. That's not what it's about. But it would certainly help to then temper my expectations of what kind of support will come to this game. If I know for sure that what I said just now is true and that is actually what's happening, yeah, it'd make a big difference. This guy just reminds me, I honestly get Paxian Homestead fucking nightmares whenever I see this Bloodseeker. He is the worst. I mean, there's worse shit, but not a lot. I think this is very much the ickiest of the sticky. Dude, he's just hitting me with that. Oh god, I'm stuck on a rock. This is the part where you die. Yeah, here it comes. No. He's gonna hit me with that fucking bone shard. Well, I managed to make it this time without him fucking tripping my... Wait, he can still do it without him tripping my phoenix. It's coming. Go away. Dude, you are so fucking extra. Yeah, look, unfortunately this game makes it like super easy. Why do I keep going and checking on that chest? This game is not exactly making it hard for you to hate on it, which is why it's so popular right now and why so many people are doing it. Like, it's literally like one content creator that I watch, and I think, I don't know if it's right now that we're gonna get it, but about a week ago this individual was releasing 2 videos a day basically criticizing the game. So there'd be one like in the morning and then one at night, and kind of like sometimes covering the same stuff or like covering something from the day before something. But in the space of like 5 days, I think they made like, I don't know, maybe like 14 videos just ripping the games, you know, the game a new arsehole basically. So yeah, I don't know, like, if you can't get your point across in like 1 or 2 videos, I don't think you need to make 14 videos on the same on the same thing. I just feel like you could probably get the job done in like 1 or 2 or 3, maybe 4 tops, something like that. Yeah, melancholy, I agree. It is usually when you get this radio silence is when you kind of like, that's when the warning bells go off for sure. I mean, Requiem, I agree with you. I'm not saying asking questions is not right. I think at the very least, asking the right questions at the right time is often the best thing that can happen for anything. But I find it hilarious that I mean, I made that video a while ago, right before the game came out, where I said like I was wrong about Outriders, because originally I had said that I wouldn't pre-order the game because I had concerns and that sort of thing. And then of course I replayed the demo, and they had even just patched the demo with a bunch of stuff. And I said in that video, I said, what you have here is you have a studio that seems to be really responsive, seems to be really plugged into their community, and just, you know, really interested in keeping like an open lines of communication, right, with their audience. And that's honestly the feeling that the demo gave me. But I mean, that ended up, I mean, I have to now sit here and say that I was wrong, because that's not the case. Whether they started out that way, and then when things started going pear-shaped in the game, and they were like, no, fuck this, now we need to close up the ranks, nobody talks to the press, nobody talks to people on Reddit, stop posting shit, post like 1 message a week on Twitter, you know, don't feed the trolls, blah 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 blah. Yeah, but they've just become basically exactly opposite of who they were around the time of the demo. And again, that feeds into my whole conspiracy theory that we're dealing with 2 different sets of resources here. We're dealing with 2 different teams, maybe even a different company that we just don't know. That's my conspiracy theory for the day. Yeah, I thought it was quite funny, because the one community manager opened up by basically saying, you know, this isn't my first rodeo. I've done this for a while. I know, you know, I've been in communities, you know, I've been a community manager before on other games, on games where the job was tough and that sort of thing. And I just thought to myself, but I mean, usually that then means that you kind of like you know what it gets to be like when people get, you know, agitated and when people call you out and stuff, and then you kind of imagine that you'd have like a thicker skin, right? So it's weird. It's a strange one. Oh wow, you just gave me like some serious what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I not remembering the word that I'm trying to say now? Nostalgia vibes. WildStar. Who remembers that? Fuck, I love that game. Dude, WildStar was the shit. I loved it so much. I loved the aesthetic of the game. Everything. It was so good. Okay, I'm stuck in this fucking marsh with this a-hole. Oh, apparently he can also shoot through the fucking rock. He must have bought the latest. Ooh, and he's got jump, which I don't have. He's working with the cheat codes here. My dude's got jump, and okay, this is a problem. I need to stop talking shit and deal with this guy. Ah, I knew it. When he hits that fucking ability. Is there a guaranteed farm for the Akari chest yet? No. Have you checked Blazer Dalt? Is the channel the Blazer Dalt? Am I saying it right? He might have one for Akari. I think so. I have to check it out. You want to come hit me, don't you? This time, I'm honestly disgusted with you, sir. That should be enough. Go away. Oh, is it laser bolt that's Doug? So you're saying you don't agree with his method of charging for carries? Is it laser bolt that's charging for carries? I didn't know he was. He posted a death shield vid with proof. Oh shit, then everything that I know about this game is fucking wrong, and I need to I need to probably, before I even hit 5,000 subs, I need to post an apology video because I lied to the community. No, fuck that. I'm sorry. There's just no way to target farm loot in this game. I'm sorry. I've played too many hours. I've tried it too much. I'm sorry. I just and I can think of nothing less than or nothing worse than somebody saying to me, like, you know, just do this expedition for 30, maybe 25, maybe 20, at least 20 times, and then you'll get this item. And you sit there and you do it. That's 10 minutes. Let's say 8 minutes, 9 minutes average per run. So you're spending like 4 hours of your life, 5 hours, 6 hours of your life to do this shit, and then it doesn't drop. And it's just like, oh, I guess, you know, it must have been something else. Like you should spin in your chair like 2 times while you do it. That's the step that you left out. Because then definitely the death shield would have dropped. It's just because you didn't do the spin in the chest. Oh, sorry, not in the chest. Shoot me in the chest. The spin in the chair. It's almost like the way how people can fly basically tell you to troubleshoot their own game, and they're like, you know what you can try and do is you can try and restart your PC, and then you can go follow us on Twitter and add a like. Ooh, I just switched to pistol. And then if you do all of those things and you like us on Facebook, then suddenly the damage mitigation bug won't be there anymore. Like, I mean, come on. So Melancholy, what you're saying is that he's still right though, because you did get the chest though after 20 runs. It just wasn't the 20 runs of the place that he told you to go do it. Which means you could have done the 20 runs anywhere else. It's just RNG. I mean, people don't want to admit that. They don't want to admit that, you know, you could literally. I have over 350 hours in this game. I don't have an heir to the desert. I mean, come on. If that's not, it's fucking RNG. It is what it is. Yeah, people love secrets. They love being able to know something that they can be like, oh, I know the secret source. Like I know where to farm to get this, and I know where to do that. And I get that. That's cool. But I mean, just because you believe something doesn't make it true. I have to admit, like I am like not someone that knows anything about Pokemon, but you get that in any game. Is people just, you know, making up shit, and they're like, you heard it here first. Yeah, I agree, Requiem. Just make him like Zur from Destiny. Give him a pool that changes every week or something like that, every Friday, whatever. Doesn't matter the day. That's doesn't matter. But yeah, that'll solve the problem for sure. It'll help people, and it's a nice and an easy way to get people to keep coming back to the game, if at least they're just coming to check out that inventory. I mean, for a long time that was one of the I mean I of course went through my period of you know, not really playing Destiny as much as I used to, but I'd still go and check out on Zur every week, and then end up running around a little bit and doing a few things and stuff like that. It's a good way to still get people to come back to your game. Oh, dude. Oh, that fucking Blood Sentry is the worst. That ability of his is just pure carnage. Quohog Convo, this is definitely working out. This farm is spinning out just a hell of a lot of experience. So I've done like 2 levels on here now, and it's been going relatively fast. So yeah, I dig it. Starboy, at the moment right now, I'm concentrating on getting 3-piece Akari if I can, and however long that's going to take me, but I want to build an anomaly one. But I do also want to actually see if I can make a bullet build, because, you know, just because I want to try it. If I can make a bullet build pyro, I do want to see that as well. But for now, the idea would be to get this anomaly as high as possible so that I can do CT15s easily. Welcome to the channel, Dylan. Thanks for subscribing if you're here. I need to upgrade my... Mr. Majestic in with the 5. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for the tip. Or the donation. I don't know what... Some people say tip, some people say donation. I just say thank you. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, so every level I'm increasing my armor by about 2k, and the firepower is also going up by about 2k ish. Anomaly is going up nicely though. I think wasn't I on like 28 just now or something? But in any case, that looks sexy. I need to get a fucking purple gun at some point, but let's not worry about that too much. You know, I have to do this again, and only every time. F's sakes. That one I had, that one I don't. That's firepower anomaly, yeah. Sorry, let me just do this again quickly. I know that this is slowing down my overall speed, but I need to free up space in my inventory, right? Otherwise it goes to my stash, and then I have to dig the shit out of my stash, which is another thing that I don't want to have to necessarily be stuck with. I'm really struggling to find chess pieces that have the nice cooldown reduction status and anomaly. Interesting. That one we keep. Yeah, that one we keep. That one we... Wait. Oh no, we keep that one. Anomaly. Yeah, these are all keepers. No, thank you. Bonus firepower for now. Although, I mean, I could sit and hold these pieces back for a bullet build, but you know, fuck it. I'll just refarm that when the time is right. Who knows? I might be completely sick of it by the time I get to that. Because I still want to do a Devastator as well. So there's just so much. John Brumby, you managed to get a death shield from this farm? Damn. Okay, that's pretty fucking sweet. That would be like a very nice little surprise if that happened. I'm not gonna lie. Steven, yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I do want to get maybe 1 or 2 more shots at Akari pieces. So I mean, we did like 2 levels with this now. This was very good, by the way. So all of you that suggested this, I really appreciate it. But yeah, let me quickly just go and finish. I was busy just pounding my way through the hunts here. So we're going back to the OG, Mr. Haurus. Go check him out. I don't know how to pronounce that. NBA Naba the Bad. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Hi from Brazil. Welcome to the channel. All the way from Brazil. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I mean, we all know that when I turn in these rewards, they're all going to be cannonballs and pistols. So yeah, it is what it is. I have some Jägermeister on standby, so I'll make a deal right here now on the stream. For every cannonball piece we somehow get tonight, I'll drink a Jaeger, and the same goes for any pistol. So any legendary pistols or cannonball pieces is Jägermeister in the mouth. That's the deal. Aaron, I don't have a donation button. I have donation links. So there are two links. There's primarily a Stream Elements one, and there's a PayPal focused one as well. However, I am busy setting up things like, and that's actually something that I wanted to discuss, is there any interest in this in people here watching to have some kind of like membership features and things like that? You guys want, like, you know, icons and stuff like that, and I mean that's obviously something that I can put in down the line, and that of course involves a donation button and everything like that, but it's not like a hyper priority for me right now. I know it sounds weird to say it that way, but it's like I just want to get the streams to like a stable thing that people tune in regularly for, and I want the quality to be good. I want people to enjoy coming here and spending, you know, a bunch of time. And so I'd much rather just focus on creating that environment for now before, you know, getting a donation button in there as soon as possible. Because, yeah, I'm not trying to dine and dash here and get donations and then go, okay, well, the streaming thing's not working out for me. I trying to build something with a little bit of longevity here and everything like that. So I haven't, to be honest, I haven't really spent a lot of time at looking at, you know, different ways of milking the community for money. but yeah, Doug, a Stormbarker icon for sure. We would have to see exactly what that looks like, but I've got some ideas already. Again, like I said, I'm not an extremely arty person, but I would most likely outsource this to something like Fiverr and see if we can get some nice icons for the stream. But Stormbarker will definitely be there. So will be some full measure, you know, kind of icons, and definitely a cheers with a beer, and you know, all those good things. There'll definitely be some of that for sure. This Broodmother is one tough fucking hombre. He's just taking everything that I have and giving me the old fucking, you're doing no damage to me, sir. There you go. There's a combo that you enjoy so much. I heard you like fire with your fire, so yeah, have some fire. Effect resisted. That's always good when that happens. Doug, I only see your message now. I'm hoping that tonight is a night I don't get a lot of cannonballs, because I'm not looking to drink anything more than, like, I don't know. Like, I could probably handle like 3 to 4, maybe 5 shots of Jaeger, but I'm not looking to get fucking tagged. But knowing the way how cannonball works in this game, one bottle might not be enough, so this is a problem, right? Okay. Aaron, my origin countries, I'm originally from Namibia, which is a small little country above South Africa, but I lived for a large part of my life. I've actually been all over, but I lived for a large part of my life in South Africa. So it's basically, you'd say it's like Namibia, but I was born in Namibia, so I'm originally from there. But I mean, I'm so fucking old that it wasn't called Namibia when I was born there. It was actually called Southwest Africa, because it was still another province of South Africa. So after I was born, the country went independent and they got their own name, and they basically broke away from South Africa. So, but yep, that is where I am from originally. But I haven't been back for many years. I'm actually, hopefully once things open up a little bit more with yay old pandemic, I might go back and just have a look at everything that I've missed in the last 15 to 20 years that I haven't been back. I almost just ran right into that fucking calloused mauler's mouth. Gave him like a free meal. Go away. Come to Germany. I will teach you how to drink. I think we could definitely teach each other some things when it comes to drinking for sure, because South Africa, where I spent most of my formative drinking years, has some really good stats when it comes to alcohol consumption. It's actually quite crazy. But yeah, I love Germany. I stayed for a couple of months in Munich ages ago, like maybe 15 17 years ago. But yeah, I love it. Whereabouts in Germany are you, Requiem? These two fucking behemoths are gonna be a little bit of a problem, aren't they? I just thought about it now. These things walk through fire like it's fucking nothing. And then they got this ground and pound shit. Oh, there we go. And in typical fashion, Howrahs goes down first. Poor bastard. Oh, dude. You need to take it easy, Mr. Wasteland Behemoth. Who the fuck is setting... Guys, I'm the one who uses fire, not you. Why are you setting me on fire? This is not the arrangement. Mentioning Africa makes me want to rewatch the Top Gear special where they try to find the source of the Nile. I've never actually watched that. I wouldn't say like I'm a Top Gear super fan, but I enjoy it a little bit. I'll definitely go look for that for sure. So William, I've had people that have been to Texas tell me that I would absolutely love it. So it's definitely bucket list for me. I mean, it's difficult to say now with the world basically in terms of travel having gone to shit. but yeah, it's definitely something that I'd say. And I mean, it's difficult to pick, and I don't want to sit here and go like that's the one I want to go to the most, but definitely Texas as a whole would be like I think top 5 for me, because I've been told that Texans are a lot like, and I mean, I don't know if this is inaccurate, but they're a lot like South Africans in a way, from a drinking perspective and jokes and that sort of thing. That's something that I've just heard. So I'd definitely be keen to check it out. I know the missus is also, I mean, she's a super fan of Texas as well. Likes the whole idea of it. So who knows what the future holds, but it would definitely be cool. I would not be opposed to that. But yeah, it's just can I just be honest, like with the whole you know, COVID and pandemic and everything like that, I don't want to like be funny or anything like that, but I just like to go anywhere, to be honest. I'm fucking tired of being at home the whole time, so I would literally just like to go anywhere. At this point in time, I'm not you know, too picky. I'm actually just keen on anything. Just trying to get out, you know, see people again, you know, sit in a bar, have drinks, play drinking games, you know, like all the good shit, the stuff that I for years took for granted. And you don't know how much you miss that once you oh my god, I'm standing in the fucking blue. Once you just don't have the ability to just access that whenever you want. I mean, it's tough. I enjoy a little bit of social drinking, and like I said, drinking games and stuff like that. That's like my jam. And that all went bye-bye now, of course, with Mr. Pandemic. There you go. I knew you were gonna proc my fucking Phoenix, but in any case, I shut you down for that. This game should have been right, that fire fucking heals a pyromancer, no matter where it comes from. If a barrel explodes, the fire heals you because you're made of fucking fire. It's such a weird oversight in this game. Good evening, Jason McLean. Happy to have you. Thanks for joining the stream. I have to say, I'm really loving the fact that we have such a very worldly representation in terms of all of you, all of the participants in the stream. We really have the globe like covered. There's like someone from each little corner of the world here. It's pretty cool. I dig it. Yeah, I think that the elements, right, they should work that way, that fire heals a pyromancer, any kind of poison effect heals a techno. Well, either toxic or frost, I guess. And then what would we give to devastators? And then, of course, you still have tricksters as well. So tricksters should be healed by anything that shoots lightning or, you know, whatever. By the way, I have a feeling that this guy is going to be a fucking a-hole, because he is usually a bit of a problem. Bleeds for dev, exactly. 100%. So basically, devastators should be invulnerable to Perforo, is what I'm saying. That's it. Like, Perforo should not be able to do shit to I mean, you could even say like devastators should be healed by melee damage, right? Maybe even something like that. I mean, of course, some of the stuff that we're suggesting in ours is obviously far too fucking OP, but yeah, that's what I would say. Oh, look who is busy raising these guys. Mr. Dickhole himself. Come here. And now you're just gonna bring them back every time because you are a lovely person. And literally, I'm doing like no damage to this dude. Is this hitting you, sir? This guy's gonna be such a fucking handful. Crap. Probably leave these little giblets alive so that I can get the life from them. What is he doing? Looked like he was drinking from a cup there. Yeah, he's gonna want to come and shoot me point blank. And there comes the Phoenix aura. That's good for you, but you got no more bodies left. This guy is hyper satisfying just executing because he's just a real knob. Okay, here we go. Throw rocks at them for health. It's yeah, I guess that could work. Is that somehow like a slide that devastates perceived intelligence? Ethan, welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm just vibing at the moment right now. I'm not even looking for boxes, whatever. But thanks for the reminder. I appreciate it. I'm a bit of a goof. Great, William. Thanks for joining. See you next time. I think with this one, I could just run to the bottom there and they're all just going to come down there. Come on. Oh, you put a bleed on me, didn't you? Nasty. Nasty. Come on. That went right over that Perforo's head. Literally. Oh my god. Guys, really. You're gonna have to queue up if you all want to go. Damn, there's like a lot of guys here. Cheers, Steven. I didn't see that. If you're still here, thanks for joining. So, Melancholy, do you recall that when people were farming chests in the demo, they disabled legendaries being able to drop from chests? But, and I'm a stubborn bastard, I'll literally go find that. But in that statement of those patch notes, they said that this would not affect the full game, and the full game, of course, chests would again have the ability to drop legendaries. I don't think they can, unless it's those specific chests that in the story mode when you get the legendaries from them. But I don't think you really can get legendaries from chests, or the chance is so super duper low that it's literally like they might as well not be able to. So yeah, I've never gotten a legendary from a chest either. I can say that. So I can't vouch for other people, but I can say that I've never gotten a legendary from a chest. So that again means to me that it's something that they disabled since the demo, and then just decided, fuck it, we're just gonna keep this disabled. We're not gonna let people be able to do this. So yeah, it's just weird that you would try so hard to make people not like playing your game. It's weird. It's like a weird design decision. Like, it's definitely a strange one. Yeah, I didn't even get one in the demo, but I understood that some people were, because they were literally doing the chest runs. Excuse me. I'm not gonna mind if we get like one piece of cannonball now, because I'm actually low-key like in the mood for like Jägermeister. So you can bring one. I'm okay with that. This dude's got a shotgun, doesn't he? Oh no, wait. He wants to Head Smasher. I don't know why I read Headmaster there now, but that's funny. There's also one. Yeah, he's got a fucking shotgun. He's gonna blast me now. Incoming Phoenix trip. Yeah, there we go. Fucking called it. Go away. Yeah, but it just has to have a chance at least to drop a legendary. I don't want you to get like legendaries 50% of the time out of chess, but Jesus, it's just gotta have like a chance, like a 5% chance or whatever. Yeah, I have to say Borderlands takes loot serious, and Borderlands knows what it's doing when it comes to loot. I feel like the Borderlands mix is just right, if I can put it that way. Like Borderlands knows what it's doing when it comes to loot. I forgot about these two fucking birdie wordies. They're gonna be... Oh yeah, here we go. This... Oh, and I've neglected old Spine Ridge. He's just been like, hey dude, did you forget about me? You're actually here for me, right? That is correct. I am here for you. And that is why I saved the best for last. Yeah, it's like a loot game where loot is like the thing that like struggles the most, that sucks the most. Yeah, maybe loot 2.0 still comes to the game. I mean, I doubt it, but maybe. $72K is that on a level 50? 72K, because that's probably the lowest it can roll. I think. I'm not sure, but I don't think it can roll lower than 70 on 50. So that's really like a terrible roll. Yeah, no, that's a super bad roll for 50, 100%. This dude is up here, isn't he? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm first gonna have to. There we go. How did you avoid getting blasted? Oh, dude, you guys are just a little bit crazy right now. Isn't there someone coming out of this door? Yeah, I was gonna say. And he is a shotgunner, so... Ooh, and he's got freezing shots. This is gonna be great. Idiot. Ryan, you've yet to see a death shield or inferno seed. Yeah, I've got inferno seeds coming out my ass, but yeah, in the total time that I've played the game, I've only gotten, I need to double check, but it's either 4 or 5 death shields, whereas with inferno seeds I'm probably sitting on over 15, and I even got 2 perfectly rolled ones with the freebie legendaries with the restoration. I agree with you on the Taken King for Destiny, Doug. I just don't think the same things that motivated Bungie to bring out something like the Taken King is the same for People Can Fly when it comes to this game. I think the goals and the motivations for the game are completely different. The reality of it is I don't think that People Can Fly necessarily want a lot of longevity when it comes to this game. I think they kind of want this to be something that's around for like a while, but that they can walk away from at some point. Whereas of course the motivation with Destiny was always for them to keep you know, playing for fucking forever, basically. Michael, welcome to the stream. Hi. Thanks for joining. You got 0 freebie handouts. I did not lose a character, and I did not, I would say, you know, I was considered group C, and I got 14 all in all together across all my characters. I got 14 legendaries, god roll legendaries, but get this, 8 of them, count them, 8 were pistols. I have enough god roll pistols to fucking, I don't know, melt down and build a car out of. So that was super frustrating after seeing all these, you know, people with basically, you know, like 3 or 4 death shields and, you know, a bunch of funeral pyres and stuff like that, and I literally had like 8 god roll pistols. And not even like, you know, like good pistols, not like lucky or anything like that. Like literally Bolt and Thunder, I think like 5 or 6 Bolt and Thunders and 2 disintegrators. Dude, did this normal little pleb mob just fucking proc my Phoenix? Damn you! Taken King was brought out while they were still with Activision, yes. Where's my exit? Oh yeah, sorry, I was busy reading comments. Freezing shot or From the Ashes for most annoying? From the Ashes, 100%. I get where you're coming from, Requiem. It is a funny thing that they did when they wanted to get out from under the yoke of Activision, and then immediately signed with Tencent. It's Tencent, right? They did go with Tencent. Afterwards. Okay, it could be wrong. It could be Blizzard that went with Tencent. I'm not sure. I don't want to spread misinformation here. But yeah, that is a bit strange, I won't lie. Yeah, melancholy. I don't understand the whole Group C getting guard rolls, because no matter what, like, for instance, if they were to give me an appreciation package now, do you know how good that appreciation package would be? And yes, I know that I got a whole bunch of legendary pistols, but the point is they were all guard roll. I got 14 guard roll items. Do you know how good that appreciation package is going to have to be better than just the, you know, legendaries that I got from the restoration as a Group C? I mean, what appreciation package is going to match that? I don't know. Didn't they say the appreciation package is going to be like one level appropriate legendary and a bunch of items and an emote? I mean, does anybody even want that at this stage? Did I just set a bunch of foliage on fire and that was it? Oh, I just got behind enemy lines kind of situation here. I just panic pressed like all my skills. I thought I was gonna get bleed stomped by a bunch of Boforo. I'm good, Michael. Thanks for asking. How are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, like at this moment in time, Tencent probably has like at least a couple of % of every single game developer out there. I swear. They have their fingers in so many pies. It's ridiculous. This crawler is gonna be a fucking irritant now, isn't he? Just take a hint. Oh, he's gonna hit me with the cone blast. Lovely. I guess I'll open this chest for posterity. Joe, unless you still need stuff from the Droppod resources shop, so unless you haven't bought those legendaries yet and maybe those other items, no, there's not really anything to do with Droppod resources if you've upgraded all your gear and everything like that, and you have enough resources and you've bought all the titanium that you need and all of that. There's not really anything else you can do that. I mean, that's one of the sucky things about it, right? You've got this end game resource that you know, basically have tons of eventually spare of that you can't really do anything with. So that's another blue flames. That's another problemos, unfortunately. This guy is gonna be a fucking joke, isn't he? So I do, however, have to admit that oh, did I just not hit the ash blast? I will be purchasing the Rambo and John McClane bundle for Warzone probably tomorrow, because I'm smart like that. But yeah, that's coming out tomorrow. If anybody here is a Warzone player or Plunder or Zombies or whatever, those skins are launching tomorrow in their 80s action pack thingy. I don't know, something like that. There's supposed to be a trailer available right now. I think it came out like an hour ago. I haven't watched it myself. I don't know if somebody's seen it. Yay, World Tier 12. That's our first legendary, isn't it? Oh, I think. Yeah? We get one? Hell yeah. Okay, so we get a legendary weapon. Let's just go back here quickly. So many of these that I haven't opened up. Let me just make sure that I don't have something in my inventory, because that's also something that happens. If you don't have space in your inventory and you get those rewards, you don't get them. That's something that people have complained about as well. Aaron, I have been... So I started the channel last year in Feb in 2020. But I only really started creating content since September. So it's less than a year. It's about 9 months at this point that I've been doing it. Yeah, so this is probably going to be a sidearm. So I might be getting my hands on a Jägermeister soon. Bargains Gaming, yes, I will be playing Biomutant for sure. I have it pre-ordered and ready to go. So now we're just waiting for the 25th. It's not multiplayer though. It's single player only. So obviously a lot of the content for that will be, you know, probably like these are good skill combinations. This is where to go to maybe, you know, get this item, you know, that sort of thing. But it all depends on how much the game's got, right? How much content. It seems to be quite a bit. But yeah. Biomutant's coming out at a really good time. There's not really anything new that's there to compete with it. So in terms of a launch window, the only other game that's kind of like it, and this game and Biomutant, they're not really the same game, but the only thing that could have basically stolen people's attention a little bit, I suppose, was if people were still hardcore Outriders players. And of course you have the new season in Destiny 2, but I mean, seasons are like, you know, a bit of a funny one. And then you have Division 2. I believe they're still going on with their events and things like that as well. But yeah, it's Biomutant's coming out at a really good time where it's not really being challenged by anything else that's looking to sort of take your attention away from the game. So kudos to them. I hope it's a big success. I hope it's a great game. I hope it's something that people enjoy a lot. And yeah, I hope it's something that we enjoy a lot and that we can have fun playing. Normally, blah, no. Max health, no. Yes. No. Yes. No. And no. Okay, cool. Let's open up those packages. And let me get ready for my shot of Jaeger. Fucking hell. What's this? This is just titanium. And this is titanium and a rare weapon. Rare weapon, titanium. Okay, here we go. Tell me stories. The Daimyo. I mean, it's not fucking terrible. It's not the shit, but at least it's not a pistol. Okay. Aaron, yes, so see, the thing is actually that I had to figure out, and this is about your question whether Outriders has been good for the channel. It absolutely has, but I needed to figure out what kind of content I wanted to make for YouTube, because I never wanted to, first of all, I never wanted to do like, how can I say, I mean, I play a lot of Warzone and things like that. I play a lot of competitive shooters, but I didn't want to do something where I was like, you know, trying to make build videos for guns and that sort of thing. Like that, I had no interest in that, and because it's also quite saturated at this point. And I don't necessarily want to have a channel that I don't want to do social commentary and that sort of thing. I think there's also enough of that, but my main point is I don't want to make anything that I profit from tearing other people down. Like, I didn't want to do that. So that cut that kind of content out of the mix, right? So then I started thinking, okay, and you'll see that a lot of my earlier videos are like here and there, like little helpful things when it comes to Warzone, when it comes to Destiny and that sort of thing. But I knew that I needed to find a game that I could analyze things in and that I could bring that sort of spin into it, because that's really like the kind of thing that I enjoy. And Outriders happened to be that, because it's a game that I really enjoy playing from a farming perspective. I like, you know, the kind of like sometimes sitting down and doing like a little bit of repetitive content, if I can put it that way, and trying to get gear and do it more efficiently and all of that. It is something that interests me. And yeah, Outriders gave me the outlet to be able to do that and to bring that style to it. So if Biomutant is gonna be the same for me, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but that's really the niche of my channel that I'm trying to do. Is this kind of like an analytical kind of approach, and basically looking at things and trying to say, okay, but this is more efficient than that, and, you know, try this out, that sort of thing. And that's basically it. That's the whole story. Oh, so the Daimyo is a 82k. I think I have a 93 already. So yeah, it's sad that it's not that great, but it's cool. I can disarm it for the legendary Storm Whip for this character, which I don't have yet. But thanks for checking. I appreciate it, Melancholy. Ooh, these guys are all coming like out in a cluster. Oh shit. Okay. These shotgunner guys just had their way with me. Like, that was like a lot of damage. This guy's gonna be a fucking a-hole again. Like, let me get in here like this. Now, get that. RJ, it was a Daimyo, the submachine gun with ultimate storm whip on. That was the reward. So no pistol, so no Jägermeister, no pistol, no cannibal. But the legendary awards from the world tier leveling, they're all just guns. There's no armor in them. If I'm not, I mean, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Maybe that barrel. Ooh, shit. Here you go. That's how you like it. Yeah, there definitely is, Doug. I agree. This game does, it somehow managed to attract a certain kind of content creator and player and commenter and stuff like that, and it's you see it with like with Reddit, for instance. I keep referencing Reddit, but I mean it's kind of like where a portion of this game's populace is, of course, located. Yeah, it's this game has attracted a lot of drama and a lot of, you know, complaints, and I'm not saying those complaints aren't valid, but everybody complaining about the same thing the whole time is also, I mean, doesn't do anybody any favors. It's kind of like this thing where we're not really learning anything new, because we all know there's a damage mitigation problem. We all know that the legendary drop rate is bad. We all know that crossplay is a bit of a shit show at the moment, and all of these things, and they have been for weeks now, right? This isn't like new information, but yeah, it's super in right now to make content on these topics. And yeah, there's not really, because we're waiting on a developer to give us new information. Like, we as the community, we can't come up with anything new. We can't data mine anything more. We can't, you know, there's no secret grail of information that we're missing that is yet to be discovered. We know about as much as we can at this point now with regards to, you know, what's wrong with the game. Now it's the waiting game of the studio basically coming to us and saying, okay, this is what we found that was wrong, and this is what was causing it, or this is how we're going to address it, or this is what's going to solve the problem, and something like that, and then we go from there. What's missing right now is that from the developer, that feedback. Okay, I think that's it for this area, right? Yeah. I'm going bounty hunt blind. No, man, it's not what I wanted to do. Come on, work with me here. Yo, Wynand Engelbrach, thanks for joining the stream. Welcome. Ethan, I have not. I have not gotten anything good from the hunts yet. Unless you count cannonball and pistols, then yes, I've been blessed. But other than that, no, not really. I would literally pay $1 million drop pod resources to just have a little bit better cardio and run a bit faster. Like, where's that fucking unlock? Let's go. Like, bring me that option. I'm good, Francois. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Craven, I hear you about Eye of the Storm, but I mean, you're not missing much. Eye of the Storm is a little bit, in terms of a final thing to do in this game, I think they did a lot more work with the actual expeditions themselves than with Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is a little bit of a letdown. And it's impossible to gold solo unless you're cheating. Which is weird, because they said that this entire game you'd be able to do the whole thing. So unless we're all missing something, and there's some ungodly build that we're not seeing it, yeah, you just can't solo. You can't gold solo Eye of the Storm. Just don't have enough time with the 3 pillars. Where's my guy? Oh, here we go. Effect resisted already. That was just the first fucking one, and you already resisted? Really? Not cool, man. this guy is a bit of a problem. I think, yeah, there goes the proc of... I need to be careful, you know. Dude, he is so fucking in my face. Big jaw. Like big pain in my ass. I feel like such a wimp having to kite this fucking bastard after having survived that blood beast, but you know, here we are. Dude, and he's still hitting me with fireballs and shit through the cover here as well, which is just delicious. Dude, come on. Oh, I didn't level up my gear. I'm a fucking moron. I didn't level up. I got a world tier, but I didn't increase my gear. That's why this feels so tough. One must level up. Let me quickly just... Oh, that's the wrong one, but okay, fine. Yeah, iframe roll would be pretty good, Aaron. I agree. Oh yeah, you're right. I remember Martin. I remember Mass Effect Andromeda. My God, that game, it was like in fashion to hate, right? People were. But again, it was a game that made it like super easy to hate on it, right? I still remember all those videos. The one character with the bug eyes and stuff. I'm too tired to even care. What was the famous line? My face is too tired to even care. Something like that. I think that was the line. Help me out here if anybody remembers it. Okay. Maybe I should just... I mean, does it matter that I'm not keeping these at the same level? I mean, it affects my life a little bit. Let me not be shy about leveling this. Okay. Thanks, Francois. I appreciate the compliment. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that people are enjoying it. I need to do this one, which is running along the side there. Yeah, exactly. This way. Did we just lose music? Yes, we've literally listened to everything in this fucking genre. I'm proud of us. No, let's go for something like this. There we go. You're definitely a minority, or in the minority rather, when it comes to getting legendary drops from Eye of the Storm, because that's been one complaint that a lot of people have made, is that, you know, you don't even get like a legendary. Like I just feel like you should get a guaranteed legendary, and it seems like you are getting guaranteed legendaries, but you're definitely one of the outliers when it comes to that, for sure. Yeah, Video Game Donkey in general, his reviews of games tend to be pretty funny. I'm a big fan of that as well. This guy just straight up like Superman entrance this shit. Oh, here we go. Always Alpha Perforos, always with the fucking grand entrance. Always have to make a scene. Like the Michael Jacksons of the Outriders world. With the slide. And the jump. And the posing. Joe, it depends. Okay, of course, if the short answer to your question is Death Shield with Fortress and Comet on is the first piece that most people want. However, if your Funeral Pyre is for instance a much higher damage roll, then perhaps it makes sense to do it the other way around. But yeah, I would say Death Shield with Fortress and Shadow Comet on is by far the most common one that most people shoot for first. It's just because Death Shield, the variant of that shotgun, is very good because it's the narrow focus one, so it has a longer range than most shotguns do. So it's the narrow focus variant. So that's why Death Shield's also just really good. Because it's a shotgun, but it has higher range than standard shotguns. You can pull the shots off from further away. I thought I had another flame wave or one in reserve, but I did not. Martin, basically the roughest one for you to enjoy now would be Mass Effect 1. It's by far the one that is the most jarring to play in terms of just how the game works compared to, I think, the perfection that is Mass Effect 2. And then generally from a combat perspective, Mass Effect 3 also not being too bad. But yeah, it's a huge difference between 1 and 2, and you're gonna feel it once you go from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is fucking delicious. So yeah. Joe, that actually makes complete sense to me that someone would get an Heir to the Desert while watching me complain about not getting an Heir to the Desert. That just seems like it makes a whole lot of sense. So you'll get no hate from me for that. Congratulations on getting it. At least someone's getting Heir to the Desert, right? That's the point. If I'm not getting it, then someone else should be getting it. So that's all good. Are you fucking upstairs? Yes. How did I know? Because I am a fortune teller. Dude, you are one tough hombre. You guys can take those shotguns and fucking get bent. Fucking Cremator is tough. Holy shit. I'm just not dealing enough damage. Ooh, that was like a really fucking good wipe there. I basically did all of them. Love it. You can't... Oh, I was gonna say you can't snipe me if I'm fucking in here, but then you sent your body in here with it. Yeah, I think I just procced my fucking Phoenix. Go away. Let me just shoot you right in the face right now. Okay, that's it for this area. Yeah, look, if I get torturers, then I'm going bullet build. Then I'll go bullet build until I get Akari. But fuck it. If I get torturers, then I'm gonna sit and work out a nice bullet build alternative that I can do while I look for Akari. That's my Adam, yes, you can get a death shield at any level. I've seen people get death shields from fucking, you know, like a mob, a captain or something like that, dropping it at like level 11. There's footage of that on YouTube. You can find it. It literally, it can come from anywhere. Let me quickly have a little look-see, because I need to just clean out here again. And then Ethan, I think I will definitely take your advice and I'll use the shards to just up my anomaly a little bit. That's probably going to make a bit of a difference. Fully agree. I'm really not picking up a lot of chest pieces that I'm holding back on. It's weird. With my Technomancer, it was boots. I was never getting the right boots to drop. It was a big problem for me. So with this character, it seems to be the chest pieces. No, not close range damage. Ew. Robert, sure, I can quickly do that for you now. So firstly, this right here is the class tree that I'm using. If I can just give some explanations here, there's some options here I think that you can go. If you don't want to use Phoenix, for instance, that can free up a spot, although I think this is good, you know, insurance policy. You could not go for this cooldown and this here, and you could push up here and get extinction and let them burn. But I think that this cooldown reduction is worth more for me than the additional damage to enemies with less than 30% health. And then, of course, Wildfire here is just also a good one to pick up for additional cooldowns. But this is pretty much standard, I think, for an Akari set, even though I don't have Akari right now. And then you said, let me see, okay, that was the skill tree, right? And then you want to see the mods, right? So under mods, I'm using, obviously on my gun, I've got Fortress and Anomaly Enhancement, but this is just a placeholder. I need obviously a Death Shield or something like that. And then the stats that I'm looking for on each of the pieces of gear is I'm looking for Anomaly Power and Cooldown Reduction. And then I want either Skills Life Leech or I want Status. I really like Status, but Skills Life Leech is really good at keeping you alive as well. Then on my headpiece, I've got Bullet Kindling and Blazing Aegis. On my chest, I've got Tidal Wave, which gives me my second Heat Wave, and I've got Blacksmith, which is a defensive ability. Then on my leg armor, I've got Ride the Wave and Cinders, which is just about empowering Ash, obviously, and another Heat Wave. Then I've got the increased range to Ash here, which is absolutely essential. And then Ashen Boost, which is more additional damage to Ash. And then lastly, my second defensive ability is Circle of Power. And then I also have Empowerment for Ash Blast, which deals a little bit more damage. And that's the whole thing. You could just pause and go back and see in the stream. Otherwise, if you have any more questions, please let me know. I'm just gonna do this. I've got I've got a decent amount of shards. I mean, it's not like what I have on my techno, but it should be okay to do this 2 or 3 times. You're welcome, Robert, anytime. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to ask me or many of the people. Basically everybody that's here in the chat are, I just maxed out my cooldown reduction, are quite well versed in the game and will be able to point you in the right direction. It's almost Jägermeister time, guys. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. We got a couple of more hunts and 1 or 2 more historians and 1 or 2 more bounties, and then we're going in for the big turn in. I'm gonna see if we can knock a Jägermeister or 2 out of the park. Not that I want it, Jesus, please, man. I don't want more pistols and stuff, but I mean, for the memes, I'll do it. I don't mind. It is what it is. By the way, use twice as hard to untamed power. Yeah, I mean, I need to obviously start looking at the gear and everything like that and find where I can get the best mix of mods, but definitely untamed power and twice as hard is something that I'm keeping in the back of my mind. But thanks for the suggestion, I appreciate it. You need to calm down. Always so fucking extra with the jumping. Did I? Oh shit, I just ran out of bullets. That's great. I just they're just winning at life at the moment. Wait, there I got, no, that's not that much, it's 25. But that's okay. We're just gonna have to make it do. Did you drop more bullets over here? Stop it. Oh. This is... Why can I not go up here? Come on, work with me. Luckily I'm a spellcaster, right? And I don't need bullets. Fuck my life. Come on. There we go. Okay. And just get stuck on every box on the way down. That's the way you win. I'm not gonna do the whole Alt F4 thing. It is what it is. What I get is what I get. I'm too over it to sit and do that. Fucking Alt F4 drama. Drama llama. Yeah, I've been holding back on a few blues and even one or two greens for exactly that Sainty. So that's definitely something that I'm keeping track of. 100%. Nuh-uh, sniper. Dude, I just blew up all the fucking snipers. All of you. Are you trying to be irritating? Oh, that guy's got focus shots. Oh, he's got a shotgun. This is the part where I get smeared. Bloody Baron. Ooh, that's a pool of blood. I don't want to be going in there. Thank you. I'm gonna come back and blow you up just now. Hey, you actually came down the ramp? I haven't seen that before. Usually that cutthroat always gets stuck up there. Let me teleport. Yeah, they fixed the snipers, but what happens a lot more now is that a sniper will actually go out of aiming at you and then they'll still fire off the shot and it'll still hit you. That happens to me quite a bit as well. So yeah, you trade one bug for another one, right? It's called the bug roulette. I can tell you one thing though, I definitely miss the additional bullets, you know, the 45 versus the 30 that you get used to with the Technomancer, because you have the additional bullets when you do a bullet build. Not just the fact that the gun never runs out of bullets, but just the difference between 30 and 45 shots. You definitely miss that. It's this way, right? Yeah. Oh, you got a Radox Gaze. Radox Gaze was my first ever legendary in this game that I got in the demo. It was the first legendary I ever got in this game. I thought it looked pretty badass. Thought it was cool. What the fuck just exploded against me there? Ah, dude. I thought I was gonna catch like one or two dudes running out, but he was the only one brave enough to do it. King Coaster, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Rarox on the back looks good. I agree. So does the ice rifle. I really like that on the back as well. And I like Icarus. I think Icarus looks pretty badass as well. Brickhead, I could very easily turn his name into a ugly word. Very easily. I should have kept one flame for you, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. There we go. I just broke my fucking Phoenix. Ooh, you are a tough little man, aren't you? Ooh, and he's got restoration aura, which is just delicious. But you can't restore shit if you're frozen. Cheers, Sainty. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support and thanks for joining. See you again next time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Or day or afternoon or whatever is your poison. That boots to the reforged drop from a random elite. Nice. That's good luck. Does cooldown affect Phoenix? If not, why? That's a good question. I might need to look into that, but I don't think so. It's 11 p.m. Okay, cool. So you got the same time as me. Well, sleep tight and enjoy your day tomorrow. I agree, Doug. Cooldown reduction is cooldown reduction. It should reduce all of your cooldowns. But we are talking some mad, crazy logic here, which is not always prevalent here. Yeah, 2 minutes is short, so if you stack, like let's say for instance you stack 25% cooldown reduction, then you can take that all the way down to like a minute and a half or something like that. So yeah, getting up to work for work at 4:30. Damn, Martin, that's an early day. Yeah, there is a second node, Starboy, but that node, that extra point is worth so many other things rather, you know, from a cooldown reduction perspective. This guy follows the stop, drop, and roll school when it comes to fire. I like it. He's watched the videos. He knows what to do. That's stop, drop, and roll is applicable for two things: hip hop and you know, breakdancing and trying to get fire off you. It works for both of those. This guy is just, I'm standing up here shooting him with a fucking pea shooter. Ooh, he's gonna charge me. Bye-bye. This went thermonuclear. Yo. Is there one? Oh my god, there's one like stuck behind the shit here. Oh no, wait, he's got friends. There you go. I've got a special on fire. Tell your friends. Come on down. Get you fucking squared away. No, you're right, Melancholy, but I mean, it's got a cooldown, right? And cooldown reduction says cooldown reduction. So I'm maybe being far too literal, but yeah. Why do I have my mouse cursor on the screen all of a sudden? Freaking weird. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go. I only have a few more of these left, and then we get to do the turn-ins and see. Maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna, but I might still hit 13 before then as well. I doubt it, but I mean, it's good to have hopes, right? These guys got fucking ashed all the way down here. Shame. Actually, that's a lie. I don't really... Oh, dudes. Why are you still back there? Did you get ashed and just got stuck outside the map or what? Fucking idiot. Here we go. No sanctuary. I don't think so. Dude, this guy's just walking me down. Ice orbs. No! I fucking hate ice orbs. Ice orbs and anomaly blades. I definitely think we might see one Jägermeister at least. I got the feeling. Yes, frozen ammo elites are. They are irritating. Especially some of them have such a high rate of fire, they freeze you like 3 fucking times in a row while you're trying to roll your way through it. Okay, so... yeah, we got like 3 or 4 more things to do. We got 2 things at Eagle Peaks now, I think. 2 or 3. And then we got 2 at the main. So we got 4 more bounties, basically. Yeah, ice frozen should just melt when it hits a pyro, because you're like literally a embodiment of fire. So yeah. Yeah, Reforge gives anomaly and long range. Yeah, that's a bit yuck. I mean, that's probably better suited for like a bullet bolt, obviously. But I don't think Reforged is necessarily geared towards a bullet bolt, is it? Yeah, Eagle Peaks, that's why I'm gonna go do this fucking bird hunt first now to get it out of the way, because reasons. I need to get one of those caps where you could put the stuff in with the fucking straw coming down. I don't have to I don't have to waste time with unscrewing a bottle and drinking from it. I'm really just the embodiment of lazy at this moment. So if we could just teleport the water into my mouth, that'll also be okay. I wouldn't have a problem with that. I gotta say, I like the fact that the flame wave or heat wave stops these arseholes in the air. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I know, right? Lazy or efficient. I hear you. I agree. I think there's an argument to be made for efficiency of it. Agreed. Ah, my dude got caught in the air with a fucking ash blast. Why? Deleted. Oh, we'll definitely get 13. Shit, I'm looking at the XP now. For sure. We'll get it. 100%. Nice. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it is. Some hunts you literally walk in and the dude you have to kill is standing right next to the fucking door when you come in, and you just smack him and leave. And in others it's like 3 or 4 areas that you have to go through, and then I don't know, wait for the fucking guy to spawn by killing like 9 or so creeps. Like case in point, Mr. Stormclaw here. Dude, come on. Why are you... I was gonna say, did this thing not hit him? Because he's a bit of a prick. This cold claw is a bit of a nasty one. He's gonna... Yeah, here we go. I walked right into it. Nice. Well played. I'm just gonna keep as much distance between me and him as I can, because if he fucking knocks me down now, I'm gonna be pissed. There you go. Why does that not drop him out of the sky? That's just a shitload of damage that I just dealt to him. Honestly. Fucking fall. Fuck you. And just for that, I will go loot your chest. Because I can. Let me just check out the music situation here quickly. I keep killing my playlists. So I didn't get 13 there. Jeez, it must be like a millimeter sliver that I'm missing. Idiot. I like that drinking makes you smarter. It's survival of the fittest for your brain cells. I dig that. Ethan, I'm gonna steal that. I actually feel like that belongs on a shirt. That might be one of the first merch shirts for Full Measure. I really do like it. Thank you for that. That is pretty sweet. How did I not get any fucking life for killing all of those dudes? Or am I like going insane? There we go, 13. Yes. Okay, should we check the weapon now, or should we do that and the other 3 all together in one go? Let me know. What do y'all want to do? Yappie, hi, how are you? Gaan het met jou? Things are going great. Welcome to the stream. What am I... My dude, I'm literally like a headless chicken right now. I'm just thinking about not opening a fucking pistol. It's like all that's on my mind right now. Like I want it, but I don't want it. It's really like... Oh, I'm getting frozen bullets. Thank you. It must be you, Hailstorm. Oh, and he's got ice orbs. My dude is like Sub-Zero. Oh! This shit'll be the death of me. I didn't know they had a cross-platform situation here. We've got Mortal Kombat in here with Sub-Zero representing. kill this minigun. Dude, no, I think Yapi's probably from SA, from South Africa. He was speaking Afrikaans, which is one of the languages of South Africa. And my mother tongue. Ethan, you're probably right. I don't want to be drinking like 4 shots in a row, so let's quickly clear out the inventory. Let me just free up some space here for my pistol. Fuck, I'm really like hyping this up now. If it's a pistol, I'm actually just gonna be like really impressed with how we were able to predict that. I'll take it on the chin that we were just really good at predicting what's coming. Skills life leech, that's a good one. No, all those. And then lastly over here, ooh, lots of new boots. Bonus 5, no bonus 5 power. Bonus 5 power, skip it, nope. Okay, hold on to your stuff. Here we go. Dude, the fucking daimyo. That's 2 in a row. 2 in a fucking row. This game, honestly, like, if it would let me dual wield the daimyos, I wouldn't be salty. But what are the fucking odds? There are so many guns in this game, and it gives me the 2 in a row. Like, I mean, what are the odds even? I mean, the game's got like, I mean, it's got to be something like, I don't know, like a 1 in fucking, I could sit and crunch the odds if I cared enough, but it's got to be like a 1 in like a lot, like in the 50s, 60s, something like that. Okay, actually I have no idea where I'm basing these numbers on, but it's just the odds have got to be really fucking small. And I just got that, like, maybe I need to go buy some lotto tickets. Maybe this is a sign. I might need to reconsider my stance on gambling. I also didn't level up yet. If you all remember from, I guess, 2 streams back, I fucking died here at some point. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. A lonely little rifleman just did me in. Because I'm still reeling from the shock of that fucking daimyo. Dude, this guy just hit me with Wandering Flame, which honestly is like one of my fucking biggest nightmares. Here it comes. See, like, as a pyro, I should be able to stand in that shit like a shower and just not give 2 shits. You can come running with that fucking shotgun all you want, my dude, but I'm not giving you any free. Oh, he's got healing light as well. This guy is like loaded with abilities. Check it out. My man over here got the drip. Go away, asshead. I have dual wield big pistols. I think that's a fair statement. Yes. Yeah, this is by no means a good indication for what the drop luck for this character so far for me is like. So I have concerns. I think is the best way to put it. Okay, we've got, yeah, I guess we have one more wanted left and one more historian, and then we're good to go. I do also want Wandering Flame as a skill. I think that would be pretty cool. And then your status would basically determine how long it keeps just like, you know, roaming around for. That would be pretty cool. Like, it would be such a badass skill to have. Especially against snipers and shit like that, because if you cast it at the back, it'll let you just run from each sniper position to the next, just bathing them all in hot steamy goodness. You have a theory, not in any way proven, but what if every character you make has different drop chances for each weapon? I mean, it would be a really difficult thing to test and to prove, but like everything else in this game, nothing surprises me anymore. It does, and I think I see where you're coming from with this, Doug. It does seem that like certain characters just get certain weapons way more. Like, I think with my Technomancer, by far the weapon that I've gotten the most is obviously probably Bolt and Thunder, the pistols. So I don't know, it could be. Again, like I said, nothing surprises me or will surprise me with this game. But it would be a strange thing to code into the game. Because I can tell you what though, I would love to then roll the character that has a very high chance of just getting death shields the whole time. Sign me up for that shit. Or any of the other really useful legendaries. Fucking Funeral Pyre. I'd love to get the one that rolls Air to the Desert like a lot. Where's that one? Point me in that one's, you know, general direction. I mean, not that even I know that Air to the Desert is not like a fucking ridiculously good weapon, but at this point in time I just want it because it's like the only thing that I don't have. It's literally the only legendary that except for now obviously the class based things like armor pieces and stuff, it's the only legendary that I don't have out of all of them. I've checked, it's the only one I'm missing. Yeah, definitely you can. And that's great that you got it. I think it makes you very lucky though, because the only way that I've gotten death shields was just from farming them in expeditions. But yeah, you can get it from anywhere. It can come from anywhere. It can come from a captain. A captain can drop it on the floor for you. Quahog, I don't think it's as good as Fortress and Shadow Comet and stuff like that, but I think it has some uses. The Desert Winds mod. I think there's some cute things that you can do with that. Even if it's just from a like the build that you play as like a bard, for instance, dealing with all the trash while the other people basically, you know, do the point damage to captains and things like that. But Shadow Comet is better, for sure. At least in my opinion. Ooh, that was a big fucking hit. It's an interesting hypothesis, Doug. I'm not gonna lie. If I've got nothing better to do, I might even test that out. Oh, you also, Yap, you also got a God tier death shield from restoration. Damn, dude, you got some really good luck. I just got a bunch of Inferno seeds. Oh yeah, the sandstorm doesn't it doesn't follow them around, so they can get out from under it, for sure. Okay, so here we go. The first one we're gonna do is the historian, and that's coming up right now. Do I have to worry about inventory space? No, probably not. Let me just fucking do a little bit of housekeeping here. Dude, I'm really not getting any anomaly chess pieces at all. It's gonna give me downpour armor. Or you mean the techno gear? What am I gonna do if I get 3 in a row? Well, see, she would have to give me, because she can give a weapon or armor, so she would have to give me a cannonball piece or a pistol. Then when I go over to Trench Town, I would need to get a pistol from fucking the dude, and I need to get another cannonball piece there. So if I get all 3 of those, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to live in a world where that happens, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Fatal Symbiont. So, I mean, if I didn't have fucking Dark Sacrifice, which I have on my Techno, that's fine. But hey, it's no pistol. Oh wait, let me just re-engage this quest quickly. Yeah, Doug's theory starts making more and more sense now, because the only thing I seem to be getting is submachine guns. Like, this game desperately wants me to run around with fucking submachine guns. That much is painfully obvious. Okay, get this chick. Let's go over to Trench Town. Here we go. There's definitely still chance for Jägermeister. I'm not gonna lie. We're not completely out of the woods just yet. Okay, here we go. Melancholy, it was a fatal symbiote. Okay, here we go. Come on, give me a piece of Akari. Be nice. Lava Lich. So it's got ETNA eruption. Skill could be activated one more time before triggering the cooldown. So that's 2 eruptions. I mean, that's not the fucking worst in the world, right? I mean, that's not too bad. You did, however, call it, Ethan, for sure. You did say, watch, he's gonna get Lava Lich. Yeah, I might need to look into going Eruption. At least just until the Akari pieces start showing up. Watch my dude give me a fucking another submachine gun here now. Here we go. Imploder. Fucking double gun. Well, the game definitely didn't want me to imbibe in any alcohol tonight, that's for sure. Good times. Yes. What I need to probably be doing is like negative reinforcement, where, you know, like I say, you know, this, I definitely don't want that, and then be like, I definitely don't want a death shield. I mean, who wants that shit? And then maybe I'll get it. Hey, here we go. Anomaly. No, that's long range damage. Ew. Anomaly cooldown status. There we go. We finally get another chest piece that I can probably mod into something. Max health. Anomaly status. Close range damage. No thanks. This also goes away. Nope. Nope. No Jaeger tonight. Jaeger free. In any case, I think I'm gonna call it here then tonight and finish the last 2 world tiers on Thursday, and then we can start diving into some expeditions. I want to thank everybody that came out tonight and came and checked it. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate the support for the channel, and hope to see you on Thursday. Also keep an eye out. I've got at least 1 or 2 videos coming out between now and Thursday, so keep a lookout for that. But other than that, I mostly just want you guys to have a great week. Don't work too hard. Sleep tight tonight. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon. All the best.